What's going on, guys? My name is Brandon Hainline, your Jeep informant, and for those of you that this is your first time, this is where we learn all about Jeeps. Hopefully you're smarter at the end of this video than you currently are now. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be showing you how to check the codes in your 2007 to 2018 JK model. Now, you don't need a scanner and all that fancy equipment. You just need your key, okay? So I want to show you how to do that right now. All right, so today I'm using a 2018 JK model. Now, this vehicle has no codes, so we're going to see how it behaves when everything's good. All right, first thing you gotta have to do is the door has to be closed. All right, next thing you're going to take your key and do not start the vehicle. Just put it to the run position. You have, if you stick the key in, you have accessory, then you have run. Okay, we're going to go to run, off, run, and we're going to see what happens. Run, off, run, off, run. There's 3 times, and you can see the cluster. Now, if you had a code right now, it would go ahead and come up, and we'll do that here in just a second, but I want to see what happens when it's good, when everything's good. Done. All right, so there's no codes there, and that means done means obviously it's finished its test. All right, so let's find out what happens when we disconnect something simple. So I want to take this purge solenoid right here and just disconnect it. Let's see what happens. Now, the purge solenoid that I unplugged is actually a 2-trip failure code. And what this means is it takes 2 separate trips for the code to actually turn the check engine light on, okay? The code will set first, but the check engine light won't come on until it sees it 2 times in a row. So I'm gonna have to start this vehicle up 2 different times. 1, 2, and now you can see the check engine light staying on, and look over here, I've got throttle light on too. How about that? Oh, and traction control light. All right, we're going to try this again here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. P0443. That's the code for the purge solenoid, and then it would go to another code if you had another code, but it looks like it's done. That's the only code we got. All right, so now we're going to see what happens when we disconnect 2 things. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the intake air temperature sensor now. All right, now we're going to see what happens when we have multiple codes. On, off, on, off, on. All right, there's your 443 that we had previously. Just a couple of dashes. All right, now good to the next code, P0108. And we're done. So that's what happens when you have multiple codes. All right, so we found out what the code is. We do a little searching on the internet. We think it's possibly the purge solenoid that's bad. We replaced the purge solenoid. Now, how do we know it's fixed? All right, so there's 2 ways you can do this. Take, for example, the purge solenoid. It has what they call, now remember me telling you it had a 2-trip failure, okay? 2 trips consecutively bad causes the light to come on. Now, for good, let's say you replaced it, and it's good now, it's fixed, it will take 3 consecutive good trips to actually cut the light off. Now, I don't really like this version. It takes too long, and it's finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now, what does work is disconnecting the battery. Okay. Disconnect the battery here. Now, if you got a JL, this is not the same on a JL. You disconnect the battery on a JL, totally different. I'll leave a description, I'll leave a link up in the top right-hand corner for that. So you're gonna leave this disconnected for about 5 minutes. And what this does is it allows all the capacitors and all the modules basically to be drained, and their source of energy is gone. So they kind of lose their memory, all right? So I'll show you here that those codes are gone, and we're gonna go ahead and connect this back up. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this one back up to the map sensor. Now, if you have a scanner, obviously you're gonna just go in and erase the codes, but remember this video is for people who don't have a scanner. You know, I wanna show you how to be able to erase the codes also. Now, as you can see here, the check engine light is now off, and I didn't connect a scanner or nothing up to it. Just by disconnecting the battery and letting all the capacitors drain out of the battery, it forgot everything. It's kind of just a memory reset, all right? Now, some of you may know about this trick and some of you not. So if you didn't, you're now smarter than you were when you started this video. Now, if you're looking for a code reader, I have put a couple down in the description area. Some of them are cheap and some of them are expensive. Now, the link that I'm going to put down directs you directly to my new Amazon store. I've got an Amazon store now. So I've got some cool Jeep stuff in there. So, hey, and also, don't forget, we just crossed 5,000 subscribers yesterday. So, you know what this means. I got the collaboration coming. Send your picture or video of your Jeep to jeepinformant@gmail.com. Send it as quick as possible. The cutoff is going to be Wednesday night. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Peace out.